Maverick 100.9, Aggieland's country alternative. It's Corliss, and we've got new music from the Chad Cooke Band, and I've got two of the quad here. We've got Chad Cooke and Kevin Pool. Hello, my friends.
What's up?
Hey,
morning.
Corliss. Good morning.
It's so good to see you guys. Now, I get to talk to Chad a lot when we've got new music, and, you know, it's hard to rope that many boys, but believe it or not, Kevin, we do actually say good things about you when you're not here.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But we will definitely have to chat more about the band dynamic now that we have both of you here and put all that info up on the podcast, because I find it fascinating and I love discussing it with you. But first, we got to chat new music. You guys have really been on the new single road and releasing to streaming and just getting constant music out. And your latest one is called I Just Want You. Give me a little bit of background on the thought process behind this constant music you've got going on right now, and B, the song in general.
So we just put it out and it's been really good so far. And shout out to our radio promoter, Mr. Dylan Steen, for helping us on our singles as always. But this was a song that, you know, the majority of our songs we write or co-write with some guys in Nashville. We write as a band, but this one was actually pitched to us from some guys we songwrite with, Jordan Walker, Andy Albert, and Mark Beeson. And it was like two or 3 years ago, actually, when they pitched the song over. So it's kind of been a work in progress. I feel like we've been sitting on the song for a long time, but it's one that we were very excited to put out. So we just wanted to wait for the right time, and COVID kind of got in the way too. So, you know, things happen, but the whole band, you know, we all listened to it, fell in love with it, recorded it. And so it's a long time coming, but it's a song we're very proud of, and just, you know, happy that we were the ones to be able to record it. Isn't
that always neat when, well, like you said, you do go out to other writers, and the four of you write a lot, but it's very humbling when you know that a song is up for grabs, and when you want to make it your own, you've really got to go through a process to do that, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, being in the studio with the guys that recorded it, you know, like, you know, just being there to record. You know, we'll do a lot of pre-pro with our producer Grady, and go and how we want the song to sound, what makes a song us, and kind of do it our own way. And we'll even play it live a lot, you know, before we even record it, just to kind of, we want to get the Chad Cooke Band sound into whatever we do. And there was one song we recorded, there's a different song that the demo version was just a guy on his iPhone, just like that. Was like, oh, there it is, you know, and
with an out-of-tune guitar.
Yeah. We ended up recording that song too.
That was Kendall Marvel.
Yeah. And, which is a hell of a songwriter.
It's a honky tonk mover that's going to be coming out at some point this year, called Honky Tonk Tonight. And real quick, back to I Just Want You. Like one of the most interesting things I think about the way we choose songs. Like Chad's wife was a big catalyst, or the reason why we ended up recording that song. You know, we had this big list of songs, and Allie was a big supporter and proponent of, like, wanted us to, like, you guys have to record this song. And so we will often, like, get these songs and have other people listen to them and get outside opinions on it, especially, you know, someone as close to Chad and the band as his wife. So,
as Allie is. Shout outs to my girl, Allie. Chad Cooke's wife is an absolute doll. I love her.
Oh, she is. Thank you. Yeah, she had tears in her eyes when she pulled her headphones off, and I was the only one that she cried to. And I was like, oh, is that bad? She was like, no. She was like, which I knew it wasn't. But I loved the song before I showed it to her, and she was like, I cannot believe no one's recorded that song. Y'all have got to record that song. Y'all would be idiots if you don't. So we did. Yeah, here it is.
Well, gosh darn it! Are you guys gonna make me cry today? Don't you know what a drama queen is? I do that like at the drop of a dime anyways. Like, all right, well, get your tissues ready, y'all. We're going to debut it to you here on Maverick 100.9 for the first time. This is the Chad Cooke Band, and I Just Want You. Due to copyright, Brian Broadcasting is not licensed to air this single in podcast form, but you can find Chad Cooke Band's music anywhere and everywhere you download and stream. And today's interview continues now. That was I Just Want You. You heard it here first on Maverick 100.9, the latest from the Chad Cooke Band. And I've got I've got half of the Chad Cooke Band on with me. Kevin Pool and Chad Cooke are here. And we were chatting music. A lot's coming our way. But what I really wanted to discuss was different parts of the Chad Cooke Band. If you ever meet these guys, they're all very unique in their own ways. They're all completely different people, yet they're brothers and they stick together. And I was actually listening to a podcast that my best friend does, and she had interviewed you guys, and you guys kind of discussed how you even got together was the vocals, was you went for singers first so that you could create that beautiful 4-part harmony. And I just thought that that was fascinating because that's not typically how a band is made. Am I right?
I guess our setup is a little bit different than a lot of different other bands out there. It's like we are, in the true sense, a band. Like all four of us work as a team we don't have any label backing. We don't have a booking manager or booking agent. So it's basically divide and conquer. I mean, I ended up doing a lot of the content creation, social media, when we as a team work to get shows booked, and it's just everyone has their own jobs and responsibilities, and we take care of everything that needs to get done on the business side of stuff. And when it comes to the music, the same sort of thing applies where we're all singing. If you look at our drummer Mike, he's back there. If you look back and look at our drummer Mike Nera, he's doing like 10 things at once, playing the drums. He's got 2 different microphones right here.
Yeah,
he's just like doing everything, and all of us. It's like Dallas is over there singing, playing guitar. I play bass and sing as well. It's like we multitask and get the job done on and off the stage.
I think that is so cool. It's just, I've still never seen that dynamic anywhere. And I got to tell people, when you go to a live show, there's kind of a setup to it. And I figured this out. The last time I went and saw you guys, I think was Green Hall. And we started off by standing right in front of the stage. I'm going to give everybody out there that wants to go to a Chad Cooke Band show a little tip. Don't stand that close, because I think at that time, all I could see was Dallas. But there are 4 parts to this band, and you really want to see it work together as a whole. Like, you don't just want to watch one person or just the lead singer, although I do love watching you, Chad.
For sure. I mean, our live shows are what we love doing more than anything. We just, like you said, these guys we're brothers. We're brothers from another mother, not blood brothers, but it's been the same band since the beginning. Me, Dallas, Kevin, and Mike. And, we're constantly trying to work on our live show. We're constantly trying to, come out with better music. We all like we've talked about earlier, we all write songs together. It's just, we just have a blast. We get home off the road late on Sunday, and then Thursday rolls around, and, most guys would be like, oh gosh, I just saw you 3 days ago. But for us, we're getting here early. We're just excited to get back on the road, and every day's a blast with these guys.
That is so cool. And touring is going well for 2022 so far?
Oh yeah. Yeah, touring is picking up. Like Kevin was talking about, we do our own booking too, so which keeps us very busy during the week. But booking has gotten easier every year, and this year, we're fully booked, I think 3 months out. So to be able to keep that schedule, that far out is really neat. And so just check us out, chadcookeband.com, tour, and come see us on the road.
Heck yeah. And I can second that. Please go see them. It's one of the best live shows you will ever see in your life. And we even gave you tips here. And another tip, I've been talking to a lot of nominees for the Texas Regional Radio Awards, and looks like you guys were on the ballot this year.
Yeah, we were. Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, we're up for I think Band of the Year.
I think you're right.
And I don't have they announced performers for that yet?
I don't know, but maybe we could just do an exclusive on the radio at Corliss right now. What do you think?
If we have the go, if not, I have a delete button.
Okay, so yeah, if we get the we'll ask Dylan, and if it's okay to announce it, yeah, we will be performing at this year's TRRR Awards. at Arlington or Texas Live.
Yeah, Texas Live in Arlington. We've been telling all of our listeners here on Maverick that you can go to this award show, just like any award show. You could go to Nashville or Vegas to those things, but here we like to celebrate Texas country, and it celebrates all of your favorite musicians, radio, music festivals that we go to, music venues. And I want to urge everyone to go get their tickets. And man, if that ain't a plus, if you go, you get to see the Chad Cooke Band.
And a lot of other bands too. There's a lot of some really good bands that have been performing at that. And even if they're not, I mean, there's you're going to see guys from all over the Texas scene, your favorite bands. I mean, they'll be there. They'll be dressed up, whining and dining. So yeah, y'all come hang out with us too. And Arlington, it's Texas Live. I think this is the biggest venue they've had it at so far. So, I mean, they can get a lot of people in there. So, yeah, y'all come pack it.
It's going to be huge. So I'm really excited to see you guys in March. I'm always excited to see you, but that's definitely one thing on the list that we need to check off. And then you said new music is coming in 2022. You guys are grinding.
Yeah, a lot of new music coming up. Yeah, we got this single will be the first of many. We're going to be putting out a bunch of singles, but fairly quickly too. You're not going to have to wait a long time. So we're coming up with a game plan for that. So we'll be releasing some new music very soon, but we will be putting out a full-length album, our third full-length album this year. In 2022. So, y'all be looking forward to that. I know we are. It's been a long time coming. So, our last album came out in 2018. So, it feels like, but we've put out a lot of music since then, but it's all been singles, So, looking forward to a full-length Chad Cooke Band album.
I'm excited for that as well. And I just can't thank you guys enough for joining us on Maverick and debuting the new single, which everybody can stream and download now. It's called I Just Want You. Follow Chad Cooke Band everywhere for more new music. We can only play so much on the radio. You guys got to go out and follow these guys because they are hands down one of the best Texas country bands to have ever existed. Guys, I absolutely love you. Thank you so much.
Love you too. Thanks for having us. Thank you.